welcome to the final progress video of my final year project semester 1. My progress video is on the game based captcha. Now let us recap what we did in the previous progress video. In the previous progress video, we looked over the NIM game and we saw a playthrough, as in how it is played step by step. In this progress video, we shall look at a major security flaw in captcha. Let us start with the first security flaw, which is CAPTCHA databases. On the internet, there are several websites which allow people to solve CAPTCHA tests, not necessarily to access a web service or something. The answers to these tests are stored in the website's database. The database can then be used to bypass CAPTCHA tests. In other words, this means that if you go on to these websites and solve a couple of CAPTCHAs, they will store the test results or the test answers in their database. And the next time the CAPTCHA is encountered, they can simply look it up in the database and get the answers or the solutions to the test. Right? Now, typically, users are paid money or some amount of benefits such as free coupons or whatever in exchange for them solving CAPTCHAs for the website. An example of such a website is SolveCaptcha.com and TwoCapture.com. These two websites are the most popular and they pay money to people who help them to solve CAPTCHAs. Let's look at the SolveCaptcha.com webpage. So here it clearly says it's an online CAPTCHA typing job. To work on the service, you only need a computer, keyboard and internet connection. The point is there are lots of images that cannot be recognized automatically and there are people who are ready to pay for the recognition of these images. We made a service suitable to both customers and workers. We collect images from customer and send them to you in a simple interface where you need to enter the text correctly according to shown images. You will earn funds for every correctly entered CAPTCHA. To start work on our service, you only have to register an account, hit start work, then the system will guide you through training tasks to show what to do, and after 5 to 10 minutes, you will begin to earn money by solving CAPTCHAs. So this website clearly mentions that you can earn money from solving CAPTCHAs, and it also mentions its business model. It sells the solved CAPTCHAs to customers who are ready to pay. This should be illegal because we do not know that the customer is an actual person. The customer might be a script or a bot asking us to solve the CAPTCHA. This gives lead to a major vulnerability. The other website I mentioned previously is TwoCapture.com. This is also another website similar to SolveCaptcha.com, but it says here we get a demonstration of how much a person can get for solve captchas. Here we can see that each person gets about $50 or about 2 ringgits for 1000 solve captchas and access to a captcha bypass API for Python, PHP, Java, C++, C#. So basically this means that using this TwoCapture service, we can implement a captcha solving script in our programming languages such as Python, PHP, Java, etc. that will automatically solve the CAPTCHA. This is basically on the web page itself they're saying this is meant for bots and scripts and programs. We can also work for TwoCapture and they will provide us with instant payments and easy to start. Now let us look at what can be the countermeasures to such websites. To counter such websites, an act or a law can be implemented which makes it illegal for CAPTCHA answers to be stored in a database. This can be similar to the DMCA or Digital Millennium Copyright Act, which basically prevents people from downloading movies and TV shows for free from illegal websites or pirate them. Similarly, there should be a CAPTCHA Protection Act or something which can protect our CAPTCHAs from being stored in databases. Another trick which can be implemented. This does not need law enforcement or any sort of authoritarian authority figure to intervene. What can be done is a new captcha can be brought, and in this captcha every single test should be random, as in every test should be unique. So if I have a question today, it should not repeat when I do the captcha next time. So this way it makes it impossible for people to store captcha answers in the database, because every captcha is a different captcha. Now let us look at another security vulnerability in captchas, which is known as accessibility settings. Accessibility is an important requirement in captchas. People who are disabled must also be able to access the web services and must also be able to prove that they are in fact humans. For this, an accessibility button has to be implemented, but in accessibility mode, there are several vulnerabilities. Let us look at them. In the first accessibility setting type, we can have alternate captcha. For example, with reCAPTCHA, which is a captcha provided by Google, the user is provided with the audio test. The user does not have to complete the image test anymore. He is just given and identify the text in the audio test is as follows:
CKU3K.
This is one of the examples of the captcha audio test. However, because of today's artificial intelligence and machine learning, this audio can be converted to text within a matter of a few seconds. This gives rise to automated scripts which can press the accessibility button, then get the audio, record the audio, and convert it to text, then enter the text in the text box. This again raises a vulnerability issue. For listening to my progress video.